Welcome back to Railway Track Invisible Room. Dark and Mighty Mac. Manny, who lives at house in rooms and homes and floors and ceilings and wallpapers.
Room train.
Oreo. Arthur is a new number on tender left side, but there is a very calm about to her own room. 8. Fond about the same paper cut on a red discount. And there is Arthur, you're eating chocolate white. This is a very something that around. Arthur was surprised and happy with her everything. All they ways into a room railway track invisible junction, which is a take some freight cars and passengers was in live drive. Arthur was watching at Oreo in table for his a new engine arrived at tender engine take in play. Just then, Arthur is looking at freight tender engine called Sheldon. I'm Arthur, he said. What's your name is Sheldon. I think we can get some Oreo cookie from the eat some things. You're a little engine, said Sheldon, but he was also in a much in tables in a minutes that is over next. I am wanted you name is here, called Arthur. The engine called Sierra. Arthur, replied Sheldon cheerfully. Well, this is multi-track. I don't think we can get Oreo in a while overtaker. Arthur was tired. He wants to go Oreo, but he was eat some more. Tim and Jason was waiting when Arthur takes some Oreo and eat and open. Click to add, said Arthur. I was there in boy and a friend in freight line. Yes, all right, now had to meet, said Jason. Almost Oreo eats a very strong enjoy, replied Tim. Look at me, said Jason. There's a Oreo cookie in it, Arthur. Okay, extreme, puffed Arthur. Arthur set off, but he was too long to how about Oreo. Jason was very pleased with Tim and just then had in her Sheldon's goods train. Up next, Sheldon was speeding along, but he was take Arthur on a room main line. Arthur was in tired and I cliff on danger it stopped. Our community is still Arthur until we are too, puffed Sheldon. Arthur was surprised and expect to be a naughty get some Oreo in a table. But Arthur was slowed and slip out of tender, but he take Oreo in a warning attack, but he was kinda jerk about to himself with Sierra's coming. Arthur is a packing Oreo to opening. And we all the pack an Oreo and eat along with Arthur. Fancy Oreo chocolate white and milk, said Arthur hopefully. I'm coming biscuit into a car. Sierra was a fast throttle in a response in Oreo line, and they couldn't at all about Sierra crashed into Oreo and its derail invisible. At last, Arthur coupled up together with his train. Arthur saw the green light in Oreo train in a front of Trackmaster in a yard. Sheldon takes some Oreo train in a line hallway room train to get stairs. Arthur and Sheldon racing around the Oreo factory. But then regular is scheduling for the next out of June if you need. This way, puffed Arthur. Sheldon was very puzzled by his pistons and his grace about too. There was a danger wall and engine is Arthur coming. Boom! Arthur is dark in derailment. At the end of Sheldon's train, you found at Oreo in a eat-in table in Arthur. At last, Arthur and Sheldon were in picnic, and he were speaks in off-screen. You welcome Sheldon, said Arthur, and all lived happily ever after.